Most dividend investors think these three ETFs are basically the same. They're not, and choosing the wrong one could cost you thousands of dollars in lost income and growth over time. SCHD, DGRO, and VYM look very similar on the surface. They all pay dividends, they all hold large US companies, and sound like solid long-term investments. But here's the problem. They're not built the same. And depending on what you're actually trying to accomplish, choosing the wrong one could mean lower income, slower growth, or weaker long-term results. So today I'm going to break down SCHD, DGRO, and VYM, what each one does best, who each one is really built for, and how they actually compare when it comes to income, growth, and total return. And if I can only pick one of these for long-term investing, the one I'd feel most comfortable holding for years or even decades. I'll share which one I would choose and why. When most people look at dividend ETFs, they focus on one number, the yield. And that makes sense. Higher yield means more income today, but that's only one piece of the picture. Some funds are designed to pay the most income right now, while others focus on companies that increase their dividends year after year. And over time, that difference can have a big impact on how much income you actually receive in the future. The other piece that often gets overlooked is total return, because the goal isn't just collecting dividends, it's also about growing your money. A fund that pays a high yield but barely grows may fall behind a fund with a lower yield but stronger long-term growth. So when we compare SCHD, DGRO, and VYM, we're going to look at three things: income today, income growth over time, and total return. And once you understand those three factors, the differences between these ETFs become much clearer and the right choice becomes a lot easier. Right now, SCHD yields around 3.5% to 4%. VYM is usually in the 2.2 to 2.7% range, and DGRO typically comes in closer to 2 to 2.5%. The exact numbers change over time, but this gives you a general idea of how they compare. If we simplify it, SCHD is built for the highest income today, VYM provides broad dividend exposure across the market, and DGRO focuses on growth and rising income over time. Hi, I'm Greg Hardy, and welcome back to the channel, and thank you for being here. We cover all things personal finance, investing, and building a secure financial future. So if you're serious about taking control of your money and also learning something new every week, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really helps the channel out and gets this information to more people who need it. Thank you. So let's start with SCHD, which is one of the most popular dividend ETFs for a reason. SCHD is designed to provide strong income today, and compared to most broad market funds, its yield is noticeably higher. For investors who want their portfolio to generate meaningful cash flow, whether that's for reinvestment or to eventually live on, SCHD immediately stands out. But the higher yield isn't the only thing that makes SCHD different. This fund doesn't just chase the highest paying stocks. It uses a quality screening process that looks at factors like cash flow, profitability, and financial strength. In other words, SCHD is focused on companies that not only pay dividends, but have the financial health to keep paying and growing them over time. Because of that approach, SCHD tends to hold established, mature companies, businesses with stable earnings, strong balance sheets, and a long history of rewarding shareholders. You'll see a lot of large, well-known names across sectors like industrials, consumer staples, healthcare, and financials. These aren't high-growth companies, but they're built for stability and consistency. That structure makes SCHD especially appealing for investors who are focused on income first. If your goal is to build a portfolio that produces reliable cash flow, either now or for in the future, SCHD is one of the strongest options available. The combination of higher yield and quality companies creates a balance between income and long-term durability. The trade-off, though, is growth. Because SCHD focuses on more mature companies, it typically won't grow as fast as funds that hold faster-growing businesses. And over long periods, that can mean slightly lower total returns compared to more growth-oriented dividend strategies. So while SCHD is an excellent choice for income-focused investors, it's really built for those who prioritize strong income today and stability, even if that means giving up a little bit of growth along the way. Now let's look at DGRO, which takes a different approach than SCHD. Instead of focusing on higher income today, DGRO is built around one main idea: dividend growth. The goal isn't to pay the highest yield right now, but to invest in companies that consistently increase their dividends year after year. And because of that strategy, DGRO's yield is usually a bit lower than SCHD. At first glance, that might make it seem less attractive for income investors, but the focus here is long term. The companies in this fund are chosen based on their ability to grow earnings and raise their dividends over time, which means your income has the potential to increase significantly as the years go on. DGRO also tends to hold companies that are still in a growth phase, not just mature, slow-growing businesses. You'll see more exposure to sectors like tech and healthcare, companies that are expanding or increasing profits, and returning more cash to shareholders as they grow. That growth component is a big reason DGRO has historically delivered stronger long-term total returns than many higher-yield dividend funds. This makes DGRO a strong option for investors who don't need maximum income right now, but want their portfolio to grow and produce more income in the future. Instead of starting with the highest yield, you're starting with a lower payout that has the potential to become much larger over time through consistent dividend increases and price appreciation. For long-term investors, especially those in the accumulation phase, this balance between growth and rising income is where DGRO really stands out. It's designed for investors who care about total return, future income potential, and building wealth steadily over decades, not just maximizing the cash flow today. Now let's talk about VYM, which takes the most straightforward approach of the three. VYM is built to provide broad exposure to high dividend paying U.S. companies. Instead of focusing heavily on dividend growth or applying a strict quality screen, the goal here is simple. Hold a wide range of large companies that pay above average dividends. Because of that approach, VYM is very well diversified. It holds hundreds of stocks across multiple sectors, which helps reduce company-specific risk and also keeps the portfolio balanced. You're not making a big bet on one strategy or one type of company. You're getting broad exposure to the high dividend portion of the overall U.S. market. The trade-off is that VYM isn't as targeted as SCHD or DGRO. The yield is solid, but usually not as high as SCHD, and while the fund does provide some dividend growth, it typically doesn't grow income or total return as quickly as a more focused dividend growth strategy like DGRO. That's what makes VYM a good fit for investors who want a simple, low-cost diversified income fund without trying to optimize for the highest yield or the fastest growth. It's steady, reliable, and easy to hold. But compared to SCHD and DGRO, it's more of a broad, middle-of-the-road option rather than a specialized long-term strategy. When you look at long-term performance, the differences between these funds comes down to one key factor: growth versus income. Over time, funds that hold companies with stronger earnings growth and rising dividends tend to deliver higher total returns. That's why dividend growth strategies like DGRO have often kept pace with or even outperformed higher yield strategies, even though they start with a lower income. Volatility is the other key piece to understand. Higher yield, value-focused funds like SCHD and VYM tend to be a little more stable during market downturns because they hold more mature defensive companies. Dividend growth funds may move a bit more with the broader market since they have more exposure to growth-oriented sectors, but that same exposure is also what drives stronger long-term returns. The takeaway is simple. If your priority is stability and income today, a higher yield fund may feel more comfortable during market swings. But if your focus is long-term growth and rising income over decades, accepting a little more short-term movement can lead to better overall results. Now let's bring all of this together, because the right choice really comes down to your goal. If your priority is generating the highest income today and building a portfolio around strong cash flow and high-quality established companies, then SCHD is one of the strongest options available. If you're looking for something simple, broad exposure to high dividend U.S. stocks without focusing too heavily on one strategy, VYM does exactly that. It's diversified, low cost, and easy to hold for the long run. For investors who want steady dividend exposure without overthinking the details, it's a solid, straightforward choice. And if your main goal is long-term growth with rising income over time, DGRO offers a strong balance. It starts with a lower yield, but the focus on dividend growth and earnings expansion gives your income the potential to increase significantly as the years go on. But if I personally had to choose just one of these for long-term investing, I would go with SCHD. For me, it comes down to the combination of strong income today, high quality companies, and a strategy built around stability and consistency. It may not be the most aggressive option, but it's one I'd feel comfortable holding through different market cycles and for many years to come. Because the best dividend ETF isn't just the one with the highest growth or the highest yield. It's the one that you can stick with and hold confidently for the long term. At the end of the day, the biggest advantage in dividend investing isn't picking the perfect fund. It's sticking with a strategy long enough for it to work. Too many investors jump from one ETF to another, chasing a higher yield or the latest performance, and that constant switching usually does more harm than good. The real power of dividend investing comes from consistency, letting your income grow, reinvesting when you can, and giving time a chance to do the heavy lifting. If you choose a fund that matches your goals and you stay disciplined through market ups and downs, the results tend to take care of themselves. Your income grows, your portfolio grows, and over time, what starts as a small stream of dividends can turn into something meaningful. Because long-term wealth isn't built by finding the highest yield today. It's built by making a good decision, staying patient, and letting that decision compound for years or even decades. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. If you had to pick just one, which would it be? SCHD, DGRO, or VYM? Or are you holding a combination of these in your portfolio? Let me know in the comments. I read every one, and it's always helpful to see how other long-term investors are approaching their strategy and thinking about income, growth, and the future. If you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, then check out this video here. And also, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.